Hey guys, welcome back to Girl Talk, another week of Girl Talk. I just want to say real quick, thank you guys so much for the great feedback from the last video. I really wasn't expecting all that good feedback. Thank you for sharing your comments with me, and I hope you are watching right now for this next topic about sex at a young age. This is a topic that really irritates me. Kids having sex when they're like 12, 13, 14, 15, like what? That is crazy to me. When you're that age, you're not mature enough to handle what comes after having sex. Sex, it really makes you stupid. It makes you start to feel things that aren't really there. And you don't know how to handle, you don't know how to deal with that. So, you guys, 15, 16-year-olds, you guys have it so easy in high school. You don't have to do anything but go to school. Wake up and go to school. Your parents do everything for you. Your parents buy your food. They buy your clothes. They pay for school. I mean, everything is done for you. Stop trying to grow up so fast. Like, enjoy your childhood. Enjoy the easy life that you have. Trust me. It does not get all that better when you grow up. Everything gets harder. Are you ready to pay bills? Are you ready to have a baby? Or do you want to be pregnant at a young age? Having a child when you're a child yourself? I mean, you got to think about the consequences that come after having sex. And virginity is so sacred, along with being a virgin. That is a beautiful thing. You don't need to be having sex in high school. It's just way too young. And there's really more important things to worry about. You need to worry about getting into a good college. You have to really get good grades in high school. That's what you need to be thinking about, not sex with guys. I know you're going to think about guys and friends. I remember being in high school. I wasn't thinking about schoolwork. I know. But that's what I should have been doing to get better grades. Doing these things when you get older. Giving your virginity away to some guy. I don't remember his last name in a couple years. I mean, when you give yourself away to somebody, it should be somebody who you're in love with and is in love with you. And your first time should be very special instead of just doing it because you want to do it. Because everybody else is doing it. Love you, he needs to have respect for you. And if he does love you and have respect for you, he wouldn't be trying to force you to have sex with him. He would wait. And you should have respect for yourself, respect for your body. You don't want to give it away to some guy you met in high school and you're like 15. Guys, think about it. Really think about this. It's a huge mistake. It really is. You're going to regret having sex with these guys. You're going to be pissed that you did this. And when you get pregnant and you're in high school, who's going to take care of this baby? You got no money. Your parents ain't going to want to do it. It's your responsibility. And you have no responsibility in high school. You don't have anything to worry about but school. So why would you want to give yourself all this headache, all this problems? It's just not necessary for you guys. Friends with them first. Get to know them and let them get to know you so you can find out what it is you really like about them before having sex, because it's going to make you start to have feelings. Sex is so powerful. It's so powerful. It makes you have these crazy feelings for this guy that you don't know anything about. Get to know him first and have that kind of friendship relationship first before anything gets any further. Just wait, you guys, just wait. What you're gonna do when you have sex with this guy, and because you know nothing about him, he goes and he tells all his friends, and the next day you come to school, all these people are calling you all these names. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna handle that situation? Think about the aftermath of what this is gonna cause, because it's not gonna be peaches and cream after that. It's not going to be like the movies where you fall in love with him and blah, 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 blah. It's really not. In high school, I don't even think you should even date. It's just, it's not going to last. It does happen for some people, but pretty much it doesn't really last. You're going to have a lot of boyfriends in your life. Sit here and act like I was Miss Goody Two-Shoes in high school, like I was perfect. I was not. I did, of course, that happens to everybody. We do stupid things in high school. We make mistakes because we're young. I did not have sex in high school, though. I made a pact to myself not to do that. I didn't want to. I didn't really feel the need to. And of course, there was a lot of times where it almost happened, but I respected myself and my body, and I was like, I'm not doing this until I am in love with the person. These guys, I wasn't even dating them. I mean, why would you do that to yourself? I wasn't interested in having sex with guys I wasn't even dating. That sounds crazy to me. So I told myself, I want to wait until I am in love with this person and this person loves me. And we've been in a relationship for a while. And in high school, that doesn't really happen. You have your high school sweethearts, but then, later down the line, that doesn't work out. Like I said before, it happens sometimes, occasionally, that does happen, but not usually. So don't worry too much about boys and sex all the time. Worry about your schoolwork. I laugh because, I was not worried about schoolwork in high school, but I'm telling you now because that's what I wish I did. That's the most important thing that you have to worry about in high school is your schoolwork. And to get into a really good college. I know you're not thinking about your schoolwork, but when you see those good grades, you're happy. You're going to be happy. So focus the most attention on that and about having good friendships. Making good friends, having good bonds with people. Stop worrying about sex so much. You're not mature enough to handle it. You're not ready. In school, all I was thinking about were guys. All the time. And I wish I didn't waste time doing that. I wish I had enjoyed being in high school and being a kid instead of freaking guys all the time. I have boyfriends. Every year I wanted to be dating somebody and I have no idea why. I don't know why we feel like we need to have boyfriends when we're in high school. Everybody just wants to do what everybody else is doing instead of trying to be different and be themselves. Being yourselves in high school is like something you barely see. Nobody's a leader. Everybody's a follower. Dating in high school is like a waste of time, in my opinion. But then again, you don't want to go to college with no experience. So I'm like, I don't know, like 50-50 with that. Instead of listening to all your friends talking about, do it, everybody's done it except for you, all that, don't give into that peer pressure crap. It's like, come on. Don't let anybody tell you how to run your life and tell you to do what everybody else is doing. Be different. Be you. If you don't want to do something, don't do it. What I'm saying is not what any of you guys want to hear in high school. But I'm really saying this to help you. To have you really sit there and think about how doing these sorts of things are going to affect your life. And it's not going to be for the better. I really want you guys to understand that it's not going to be for the better. It's going to change your life in ways that you don't want it to change your life, especially at this young age and for the future. Pregnancy, having a kid is like, that's going to completely change your entire life schedule. Like, everything is going to change for you. And you're not going to have the freedom that you have now when you have a baby. Freedom is the most important thing in my eyes at this young age. I'm 22 years old, and this is the point where I can start living my life. And having a baby when I was in high school, what would I be doing right now? I have time to make all these YouTube videos or sit around and do nothing. I'll be taking care of my baby right now. It's a full-on job. You just want to do what you want to do. You don't want to listen to reason. You don't want to listen to anybody who's older than you. You don't want to talk to your parents. Talking to your parents is actually the best thing you can do at this age. I never had this kind of talk with my parents. They never talked to me about this, at all. And I know that is something that's going to be extremely awkward and uncomfortable, but it's really important. You should go talk to somebody, your elders, your grandmother, somebody who's going to tell you the importance of all of this. That kids have sex at a young age because having sex makes you feel loved and wanted. It makes you feel good. So in that moment, but maybe during your daily lives you don't feel that way and you feel like these guys are giving it to you, that they really love you and they really feel like they need you in their lives, and it's really not the case because these guys are having sex with how many other different females. So think about that as well. It may feel good in the moment, but what about after? You need to learn how to find things that make you feel good about yourself other than having sex. Feelings that you're feeling during sex is just in that moment. Don't rely on sex to bring you happiness. Are you kidding? Try to figure out things that make you happy. Learn some things about yourself before you give yourself to somebody else. Learn how to be happy with yourself alone. If you're watching this and you're in high school, I'm not trying to make you feel bad about yourself if you're already having sex. I'm trying to help you to become smarter and really think about what it is you're doing. Because I know you're not thinking about it, you're just doing it because it feels good. Think about what's going to happen after that, in the future. Wiser decisions. When you're in high school, we make nothing but stupid mistakes all the time. It's a whole learning process. They're going to be coming for you. They're going to try to make you do things that you don't want to do. You may not feel comfortable with, but you feel like you have to because everybody else is doing it. Don't let any guy ever force you into doing something you don't like. Ever. It doesn't matter what he's saying to you. All these things he's saying to all other girls as well. Peer pressure to me is just like... This is such a stressful topic. I just really want you guys to understand what it is you guys are really doing. And what it is you really need to focus on. It's not this. STDs, HIV. Do you really want that in your life for some guy you're not even going to spend the rest of your life with? Is it really, really worth it? Really, really have to control your hormones and your emotions and start thinking with your head. At all times. You have to protect yourself at all times, because guys in high school, that's the only thing they're after, you guys. The only thing. They're not looking for love or relationships. Barely. Are you kidding me? Especially 14, 15-year-old guys. They're kids. That is all they're thinking about. So protect yourselves and stop worrying about sex all the time. Females, that's all we want. We want love. We want relationships. We want that movie kind of love that we see all the time. And these guys in high school, they're not going to give you that. They're not going to give you that commitment. And if they're not going to give you that commitment, don't give your body to them. Don't give yourself to them. Don't give them the time of day. They're not worth it. They're really not. You are worth it. Protect yourselves and respect your body. Please respect your body. All easier said than done, because in high school your hormones are going crazy. But I'm telling you, when you get older, you're going to regret all of these stupid mistakes you made because you're trying to be an adult and you're a child. Just enjoy your childhood. Please stop having sex with all these different guys. Some girls are having sex with over 5, 6 guys in just 1 year of high school. Like, do you know, not even just pregnancy. What about STDs? What about all these diseases you can get? What are you going to do when that happens to you? How are you going to handle that? Stress. There's so much stress. Being with guys. Guys are nothing but stress. Don't do that to yourselves when you're so young. Worry about you instead of these boys all the time. Just worry about making friends. Be friends. Friends first. And enjoy high school. It's supposedly the best time of your life. So enjoy being a kid in high school. And I will see you guys in the next video. Please comment down below and tell me about your experiences in high school if you were out. And if you are in high school, I really hope that you take this video into consideration and really think about it. If you are having sex, really think about what it is you're doing to yourself. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.